Alright, what's going on, guys and gals? And what we got for you today, I guess you could call this like a little throwback Thursday. I'm going to do this to replace my Thursday night vlog for this week. And what we got for you today is some old school technology. We got ourselves this old Nokia cell phone. And it seemed like everybody and their brother had these back in like 2000, 2001, 2002-ish era. Yeah, and these are really good phones for the time. It is actually, this is the original box that actually came with this phone when I first got the phone number and stuff. What is the model of this? I should have studied that before I started the video, but oh well. Oh, it's a 5165, that's the model of it. So yeah, I got the service through AT&T Wireless like a long time ago. But this was like the phone that started the whole texting revolution that we do nowadays with these smartphones. And yeah, one thing I did like about these phones is that you could actually customize them to your liking. This is kind of like the early days, you know, like you get the otter boxes that you personalize your smartphones with. Well, this is how we used to personalize our phones back in the day. You had this little cover here that pops off. This little tab back here takes it off. I'll just put the camera down while I do this. And it's easy as that. And also, I have like a special, like a hologram in it too for the screen, just to kind of personalize it. But yeah, it was a rather easy switch. And then of course inside the box, let's check it out. You got your instructions. And I don't know, they had about 3 or 4 variations of this. This is like your little quick reference card here, telling you like your basic functions of your phone. Oh yeah, call functions. It's like a little quick reference guide you keep in your wallet. I'm not sure. That might be like a... Oh, this is like some sort of a radiological caution type of thing. Something about tumors and stuff. That whole deal going around. Then you got your little accessory guide. And you could buy like about any accessory for this phone. I mean, it was that common. As a matter of fact, I guess it was back around late '99. I actually worked at an AT&T wireless store. You see, there's all the different colored covers they got there. But I worked at an AT&T wireless store, and we actually were installing these hands-free kits that strictly fit these phones in people's cars. It's just crazy how this shit became so obsolete. And then let's see. Yeah, that's the kit I was just talking about for your car. I used to install them. Got your little belt clip there. I don't know how good you can see that. And there, yeah, well, that's like your power management chart for your battery and stuff. Of course, battery life on these phones could last 3 or 4 days on average. Unlike today's smartphones. You can see there I got the original cover that actually came with the phone, the original keypad. So this is actually what it really came in. I mean, hell, I didn't even take the plastic off of this yet. So I must have switched to that awful quick. And then you got your little welcome guide, your getting started guide, all that good stuff. That's a features guide. See, nowadays they just put this all on your smartphone, so you gotta pull it up and read it. And this is what we had before Bluetooth. Yeah, little earpiece, little mic, and it plugged right into the back of this. So yeah, they were actually promoting safe talking while driving. So this is pretty much your pre-2006 Bluetooth device right here. And let's turn on the phone, shall we? You can see you got that green color across the screen and the keys, as tradition. The little AT&T logo. Yeah, I kind of had it personalized as Keith's phone. Who the hell is Keith? I don't know. You can see it's fully charged. Time is set. But, of course, there's no service. That's the thing. I actually had this phone up until like 2006. And what had happened is all the cell companies, AT&T, Verizon, Singular. Actually, Singular and AT&T were already together by then, but I'd say all the major carriers had this model phone in their lineup. And whenever they went from digital, which is what this is, to GSM, they actually eventually cut the towers off to this. So you can't even call 911 on this anymore if you had to. See, you got your phone book there, but I'm not going to give away people's numbers. What else do we got? Good thing I pulled it away. I got like a lot of people's numbers in here. That's funny. Let me see here. Whoops, I tried to call somebody and it's waiting for service. And it's not going to go through, I'm sure. I hear nothing. We'll end it. Alright. Now, let's see, the menu. Okay, yeah, you hit your menu, and then, let's see, you got your messages. Yes, this is what started text messaging. You hit write message. Remember back in the day when you had to hit each number 3 times just to get a letter? And then what really sucked is when you paused it hitting a letter, it would move on to the next one. You had to hit this 3 times, hit this 4 times, and then you got your space bar there. Oh, shit. Now I just wrote a 0. I actually hated texting back then for this reason. Because to me, it was a hell of a lot easier just to call them and just tell them what you wanted to tell them rather than sit here for 10 minutes like you get the point. But that's what started the whole texting thing. And of course, as you can obviously see, this is before junk shots. So we didn't even have picture messages back then. However, AT&T, or depending on who your provider was, AT&T, the way they worked is they'd charge you 10 cents to send a message, but you received them for free. Other providers charged you either way, which I don't believe was right. We'll exit that. Oh, you could even do email too on this. I forgot about that. And you got your erase all, your inbox. You dare me to go in here and read the inbox on the air? I might incriminate myself. Actually, I didn't do too much texting on this. My one buddy used to get on like the AT&T wireless website, and he would type my number in and actually send it right to my phone, since I received the messages for free, so that was pretty cool. Alright. You got your voice messages, which of course isn't going to work. Your welcome note, text message, well, yeah, let me go back. Your call log, your settings, of course your system, you got your games, your clock. Oh, yeah, this is another, come on, this is another cool feature about these phones. You had your ringtones. And what was cool is you could actually download ringtones onto this. Like, let's listen. Oh, I didn't want to select it. I wanted to play it. So how do you play it? Not sure if it'll let me. Well, there's the ringtone volume. Yeah, see, there. That was one that was downloaded. I have the Pink Panther in there. I think that's like Knight Rider. That's your standard ring. Yeah, it had like probably 30 or 40 default ringtones in here. And then it had like an empty, like 5 empty slots for this. So basically what you would do is you would actually go on a website, you type your phone number in, and it would actually send the ringtone right across the towers. Let's see here. Oh, that's like the military. Okay, this is one of the empty slots. That's Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. Enter Sandman. Of course, Pink Panther. Knight Rider. But yeah, that was a cool feature. Another cool thing about this phone was the games. This is back when you had to like go on and download the app. Here we go. And I was the man at Snake. Let's see. I wonder if top score. Yeah, top score is actually still in there. So basically, when you played Snake, your arrows were your 2, your 8, your 4, and your 6. So let's select new game. Concept of it's pretty simple. Just don't run into yourself. And then you got to eat the food. But if you run into the wall or yourself, you are done. You kids never knew the struggle. I'm doing... Oh, shit. I was just getting ready to say I was doing pretty good, but I kind of ran into the wall there. But the whole texting thing, like I said, you kids will never have that struggle. But, yeah, I just figured we'd do a little retro tech video here for this edition of Throwback Thursday. And, yeah, to me it just doesn't seem like it's classic, but it is, you know. I mean, I would say this is every bit of 15 years ago. Oh, and the reason why the antenna's kind of screwed up on this one is when I first moved to this house, I barely had any reception to even use this phone. There was one spot that I could stand at in the garage for it to even work. So what did I do? I took the cap off the antenna and I had like a big long radio antenna coming off that thing, and it worked great. So it basically avoided me for having to upgrade for like a year and sign another contract. But I'll tell you the story of why I left AT&T from this phone. Earlier I mentioned about them going from digital to GSM. Well, like I said, it was 2006 when I still had this phone. I get my bill in the mail. I had my bill ran about $30 a month, I think. Maybe 35 at the very most. I don't exactly remember. Anyhow, I get my bill in the mail one month, and they upped it another $5. It's like, what the fuck? I look on there, and it said analog charge. So I called customer service up. I said, hey, what's the deal here with this analog charge? And they said, oh, we're phasing out the digital phones for the GSM. Didn't you get the letter in the mail about the price increase on the old service? I said, no. And they said, well, you can upgrade to another phone through us. I said, yeah, I'm going to upgrade, just not with you guys. And of course, they didn't try and work out a deal with me to stay or anything like that. Just kind of pissed me off. And about a week later, I shut this one off and went to Sprint. But, and to top shit things off, 2 days later, after I called them up about it, I did get the letter in the mail. So it's like, you fuckers. You stupid fuckers. But, anyway, I just figured I'd do a little video about this old Nokia 5165, I believe it was called. And, yeah, those of you who were like young adults or high school kids back in the late 90s, early 2000s, you can relate. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you later. Peace out.